forward in a healing process. RIP to Charlie, his family, prayers. That's all I got.
People are getting fired en masse today. I just spent about 3 minutes just going on social media, and I already found 3, but this is not the this is not the end. This is just the beginning, and people are tired of it. Even people on the left are tired of it. They're tired of seeing people canceled because you don't agree with their political beliefs, because they voted for a man you don't like, and they are definitely absolutely fed up and tired of the violence. If you are somebody publicly celebrating a man with a family who is your fellow American because of him losing his life in such a brutal way, you need to take such a good, long, hard look in the mirror. I don't even know what to say to you. But what is wild are how many people who have their full names on social media, who are teachers, who are nurses, who are social workers, who are firefighters, public servants, a serving military person, and they are so comfortable putting this stuff out. I'm telling you right now, I'm just telling you the news and what's happening, what I'm seeing on social media. You are being shared. People are finding out where you work, and they're complaining to your employees. So the Carolina Panthers have just let go of one of their marketing employees over a post that he made on social media. That's crazy, man. Basically saying that Charlie deserved what happened to him, and putting his post. That's crazy, man. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff like this, man. A lot of stuff like that. It's funny how people. And the thing is that these people are just normal folks. They're just simply in your school. They're in your colleges. They're in the police station. They're as a firefighter. They're your nurses. They're everything. They're everywhere.
I think it's funny how people are losing their jobs because they're celebrating someone's death. You can't be evil and employed.
Kelly Keegan here is a school nurse for the Eastern Area School District. She is being investigated now, and I don't care. Still continue to call and let them know that she needs to be fired. Yeah. But from what I've seen,
because when they say, we're investigating just to let things just, pass.
Article, they're giving her the choice.
Yeah, see?
Tomorrow morning. Either step down and go your separate ways, or you will be fired and there will be consequences. But, you want my honest opinion? She doesn't deserve a choice.
Yeah.
She doesn't. So you should have thought about that before you got on here and said the things that you said about Charlie, his wife, and his kids. Especially when you're a school nurse, someone that's supposed to protect kids. See, Kelly, I'm not the only one that's left voicemails. Thousands have already left voicemails. So I promise you, without a doubt, tomorrow morning, whether you step down or not, you will not be employed at the Eastern Area School District. Period.
He was a monster, and his wife and kids are better off without him, as is the rest of the world. Hopefully her next partner will respect women and children. What? Yeah,
that's crazy. That's out there. That's out there.
Hey, dumbass. If you're gonna make a video making fun of Charlie Kirk after being murdered and then post it, being stupid enough to film it in your own classroom, maybe edit out the lanyard with your school's name on it in the background. TikTok, do your thing. I want a pink slip on this host desk by Monday.
This is not a teacher at our school. She is a substitute, and she has been banned from returning. She's in Jacksonville, Florida, where the governor said teachers who do what she did will not teach in Florida. She's already had her license pulled for the entire state.
Wow, see, this is what we need to do. See, this is what we need to do. Be aggressive. See, we don't have to just go in violence. We don't need all that stuff. We need to do this. We need to just become good Christians, but hold people accountable. The hippie Christian stuff doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. We need to take action. We take action by doing this. This is what we need to do. Dang, almost 1,000 people. That's crazy.
So that lady, she wanted to be a teacher. She was working as a substitute. She probably went to school for.
Shout out the Poor Man Podcast, man. He has very good stuff.
30,000 submissions of people who mocked Charlie Kirk's death on social media.
Frina, I saw the video you made.
Fired.
Good morning, all. This is a post for Miss Megan Frina. I saw the video you made. Class act, by the way. Let's check it out.
Let's all join hands and bow our heads. in thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk. Thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk.
Could just be me, but who knows? But mocking the death of a man with 2 children and a wife doesn't seem too family oriented, which seems to be the whole shtick that your husband's electrical company is based on. I believe it's called Evolution Electrical out of Oceanside, California. Am I right? And here's where a guy gets curious. As I'm
I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm jealous, and my wife, my cat, is laughing at me.
blue color myself. Let's see what that smug little smile got you guys. Ooh.
I don't understand your comment, man.
Thoughts and prayers
Oh,
for
lady,
your
I don't know.
everlasting slow season. Good job.
This is Justice for Charlie Kirk. Say hello to Marissa Rodriguez from Deer Park, Texas. And just in case you're wondering what wise words she had to say, watch this.
And may you have the day you deserve.
Yo.
Some of us already have.
Yo.
If only I could find information as to who you are, because one of the individuals that commented on that post thought you were Melissa Rodriguez.
Oh, okay.
Until I seen this on Twitter. Marissa Rodriguez.
Okay.
Same tag, same everything. Just a lot younger in 2015.
Okay.
And the reason why I know that is you, because you obviously don't look the same, is because you're wearing those exact glasses.
The crazy glasses.
One video earlier.
Crazy glasses, bro. These are crazy glasses, and they do that just to cover. And we can talk in the future about feminism too. We're gonna do that. But those are the glasses just to cover their age, right? The wrinkles, stuff like that, and that way you cannot tell whether they're, you supposedly you can't tell their age, but we can. But they do it to cover their insecurities.
Than the demonic laugh video that I'm referring to. Crazy how even after you and your husband's business, which I had to verify if that was really your husband, and it was, because you also had a picture of him on your TikTok. What would we do? I mean, if I could just find the address to where you work, at least for the time being. If only there was a number available for us to make calls and to demand your employment be terminated. I wish no physical harm to individuals like you. That's your game. Our game? We are the voice of the Charlie Kirks today. This is the Justice for Charlie.
Good job, man. Good job. That's what we need to do.
Every every Democrat, every individual that spews what you spew meets the consequences that you deserve. But don't worry. We'll send you our thoughts and prayers. And if you haven't...
Yeah, you need... the trick about the mustache, you have to keep brushing it, though. Brushing it. You always brushing it going up. I don't have my brush here. But usually what I do is just keep brushing it, right? And then right at the end, I start, playing with it. Right at the end. But you have to keep brushing it, though.
Smash that.
You'll be all right.
Make sure you do, because there's going to be a long, well-deserved ride for people.
You'll be okay, man.
And one more time, thank you for everyone that's been sewing into this to help keep us.
And you have to put oil and a lot of moisture.
Thank you so much.
Massage.
But it's worth it, especially after these businesses confirm that these individuals that we're reporting are no longer part of their employees. Thank you.
Liberal woman breaks down in tears after her friends shamed her for celebrating Charlie Kirk's death.
Okay. Wow.
A few moments later.
I just had to block all of my friends because they just have such different
This lady, please.
from me, and I thought.
Hey man, thanks so much for the support, bro.
We were the type of friends who.
Yeah, we need to bring some of those, old school 19th century or early 20th century kind of mustache style, like I think that convey elegance.
Live together someday after college.
Thank you so much, baby.
Like, stay in touch no matter what. And I thought these were the people that I would spend my life with and grow old next to. These were the people who saved my life.
Mm-hmm.
The face piercings and specifically the septum piercing.
It's all together.
Is just completely undefeated at this point.
Yeah, I think and the theory is correct. Yeah, you're right, baby. It's basically, it tells you everything that you really need to know. Beyond that, you're just hurting yourself at that point.
Different occasions. And
Every time. It's every
I
time.
just don't know if I can continue being friends with them.
You can. They don't want to be friends with you.
I just don't know.
She doesn't know, y'all.
I dropped out of school for these people.
Oh, okay.
I started homeschooling because of these people.
Oh.
And I don't know what I'm going to do because we go to such a small school together.
You messed up big time. That's what happened.
And I don't know how I'm going to be able to face them. These people are my whole life. I don't know how I'm going to be able to avoid them.
These women are just being psyopted at a level we've just never seen before.
Yeah, the psyop. Yeah, and I mentioned that before. The psyop is real, man.
And I think they're being psyopted by an ideology that preys on the fact that women are more likely to be paranoid, they're more likely to be anxious, and they're more likely to be depressed. And I think when you teach these young women, of course, that everything is against them, it feels empowering, or it gives you something to blame for all of your issues. So that's nice. And because you're taught it at every turn, you're taught it in school, you're taught it all the way in the media and all the movies and all the music that you listen to, because it's taught everywhere to you. It's easy to consume and easy to.
I don't know what meme you're talking about. I like the memes with the bright hairs and nature's warn us of predator with bright color. I don't know what you're talking about.
But what it takes from you and what it makes you is super anxious, because you believe that everybody is out to get you. And when you look at these statistics about
super cringy, baby, you're right.
Rates
That's
of happiness
ridiculous.
and their rates of being on antidepressants, and you look at their rates of being anxious and on anti-anxiety medications, we actually have an issue in this country. These young ladies are being psyopted. These women are being psyopted.
It's the correct word, yeah.
Becoming an enemy of themselves, into becoming paranoid. There's a political party that gets a lot of votes out of these women being paranoid,
Yeah.
but I think in the long run, in terms of their mental health, you can see the effects that it's starting to have.
It's not going to help in the long run, guys.
Yeah. I don't care if you think that this is my own fault for being the person to blow up these relationships, because everything that they say makes me feel like such a shit person. And I can't have that in my life. Not anymore. Okay, I used to not respect myself to cut people out of my life for things like this, but now I do. Now I respect myself enough to not want to feel like this.
You know, you don't have to cut them off. Maybe you could reflect on their criticism. If you've gotten along with them up until now, and because of their criticism you feel like you have to cut them off, you could just reflect on their criticism and try to be a better person in that way, and then maybe you don't have to cut them off. Maybe they're not all wrong in this instance.
What about apologizing? Just apologize, man. Just go to these friends and say, you know what? I think I went a little bit overboard. I think, I'm gonna take accountability. But it's not gonna happen. You know why it's not gonna happen? Because accountability is simply a kryptonite for the modern female. So it's not gonna happen.
I'm just really glad Charlie Kirk just got himself fucking shot, because he's right.
Yo.
Empathy is dangerous to society. So no one should give a fuck that he's dead.
Yo, okay, all right.
He said it.
All right.
I'm just saying his words. All I'm doing is using his words. You can't be mad at me for using his words.
I guess so.
Empathy is a new wave thing, and it's very problematic. You right. No empathy for you.
Hey guys, I haven't made videos like this, but I just got let go from the University of Florida as an employee.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't tell me why.
Yeah, the glasses. Yeah.
There's all sorts of things I have to do now. But in the meantime, while I'm looking for a new job, there will be some more sim racing content, it looks like, and possibly even more Japanese content while I go to class. Stay tuned.
Growing calls to vacate his seat. Can you understand why they are calling for you to step down and asking you to resign?
I understand why they're saying that, but that's not something that I'm going to do.
Village of Palmetto Bay Council member Steve.
Typical boomer, huh? Typical boomer. Typical boomer. It's like the first Peter Pan. I don't understand. How is it that you're our older generation and people are lacking giving you respect? Like, people don't want to give you respect. Your generation clearly is doing something wrong. Clearly, people don't want to even respect you.
Cody says he's not going anywhere after the mayor put out a statement Thursday calling for him to step down. Cody is under fire over a social media post he made about the death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
Oh, shoot.
Deleted his post, but
thank God I didn't show it.
Charlie
Oh my God, I was scared.
A fitting sacrifice to our lords, Smith and Wesson. Hallowed be their names.
Wow.
The comment was over a graphic of the activist's 2023 remarks that it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year for Second Amendment rights. Why did you make the post?
It was
stupid, bro. Say it.
Cody made a new post Thursday titled, "I screwed up."
I regret because it was insensitive. I do think that there's a certain bit of irony in it, but it caused a lot of pain for people I know and people that I respect.
Several leaders and lawmakers are also weighing in on Cody's post and calling on him to resign. Cody says if he could go back, he'd do things differently.
I regret it, but
because they probably tell you, bro, you better just go to the cameras because we are about to get sued badly.
You know, the best I can do is to apologize to those who I've hurt.
Correct. Yeah, you're right.
Vow to go forward.
They only start when they get caught.
Behave differently from this point on.
Episode 2 of Let's Make These People Famous for the vile comments they have made about Charlie Kirk's unaliving. I don't care what political party you are a part of, this is never okay. We have a lot of these, so buckle up. This is Melissa Cook, and she made this vile comment here saying he is a terrible human being. Terrible. I do not wish blank on anyone, but him not being here is a blessing. She works for the school district right here, CCSD Panthers. They have made this statement.
Can you guys really believe this dummy saying but him? Really? This old Generation X boomer almost lady saying these pronouns? Do you guys really believe her? Is she just want to be part of the cool kids? I was going to say a word. I'm not going to say it because YouTube might be playing games. But this is so telling. It's like people don't want to grow up.
Is a blessing. She works for the school district right here, CCSD Panthers. They have made this statement addressing it, but nothing has yet to be done about this woman. Pause to read. This woman right here is Stasia Sumter. She allegedly works for the Knoxville Community School District, specifically at West Elementary. She is a special education teacher, and this is her profile. She made this comment here saying, I normally would say till I see you again. So since I never wish to see you again, to you, I say goodbye.
Oh
they made this comment here saying, bye-bye, a-hole. This is Zachary Stewart. He is the assistant director of admissions.
This is crazy stuff, man. I'm telling you.
And they have actually made a comment about what he has said, just saying that his comment does not reflect their values. He said, I'll say this once about Charlie Kirk. The man was not going to say all of those words. I will never mourn the loss of a man like that, ever. The only people I feel bad for is his children, simply because they will have to reckon with the kind of person he was. He was a horrendous human being. To be honest, I can't...
And understand that those are the people that we are currently just facing. People don't understand that when Christians have to understand what kind of enemy we're just dealing with. You're dealing with people that don't even, they believe that our own religion is just a joke. It's just a joke. At some point, we have to recognize our enemy and just confront it as such. And really buckle up, man. Metaphorically, of course. Remember what they taught us in school? If you have nothing nice to say, then don't say it. Correct, baby.
Say his name. I think it's Whiny Bullock. He made this comment today saying, America became greater today. There, I said it. He allegedly works for the Greenville County Schools. They have yet to make a statement about his comment. This is Gerald Burgett, I think. He is the lead writer for Suns the Phoenix Sports. And they have made a comment we'll look at, but he said, truly, I don't care if you think it's insensitive or poor timing or decline to respect an evil man who died. Too many of you are more concerned about being polite and appearing to be good people rather than showing some backbone and standing on principle to condemn hate. He also made these two comments here. Pause to read them. Phoenix Sports says, we have addressed this matter and with the individual and made the decision to part ways. There is a lot more where this came from, so stay tuned for part 3.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going on the internet finding people who are making fun of Charlie Kirk's death and reporting them to their employers. And sometimes they get fired. And today, we got 10 people. And once again, I'm going to remind you, this has nothing to do with politics, just morals. Some of these are from my individual effort, and some of these, other people got involved. Big shout out to everybody who helped me. All right, let's get into it. Justine from New Mexico, you're fired. Claire from Massachusetts, you're fired. Leroy from Illinois, fired. And Blair from Minnesota,
that is so
you've
funny.
been fired. Cameron from Washington State, fired. Ivan from Texas, fired. And then we got Sydney from New York, terminated. Maria from Tennessee, fired.